Monday.com has evolved a ton over the last 5 years, and you may have decided that it is probably the right tool based on feedback that you've seen online or a referral from a colleague or someone in the industry. Monday.com is very, very diverse and can do a lot of things for a lot of different people. But getting started can be a little bit tricky just to understand with what exact product. So today we're going to run through exactly what product you need for your business, or products in some cases where you're looking to run your entire operations on Monday.com. Hi, I'm Josh. I'm from Fruition. We're a certified gold Monday.com partner. We operate out of Australia, the UK, and also the US. Today I'm going to give you a quick walkthrough of exactly what products Monday offers and how they might be able to help you. To get started, all you need to do is just head over to the Monday.com website. We've also got a referral link that we've dropped down in the description below. This also gives you access to a single free training hour with one of our team members based in your local region. Get in touch if you'd like to get signed up, and maybe you'd like to get some support from us to give you a tailored training session. So to get started, we're headed over to the Monday.com website that you can see. There's quite a few different areas that Monday.com can help with. So where you have sales, where your clients are engaging with you to process a new order, if they're an existing client, or if it's even a new client inquiring through your website, Monday's able to handle your sales requirements, handle your contact account management as well, and how that kind of work flows into projects where you might be delivering work for those clients, as well as running your operational functions like marketing, IT ops, product engineering, all of that from one single place within the platform. And I'll show you which products relate to each of these departments and which one might be relevant in a moment. But continuing on here, we've got our products, and at a high level, we have really clearly the Monday.com work management product. This is the flagship sort of platform that's been sort of running since 2011 when Monday.com was conceived. And what has actually happened over years and years and years of usage of Monday.com and the flexibility of the platform has actually caused clients of the platform, which is over 250,000 customers globally, to use Monday organically in lots of different ways. And that could be across those different functions, teams, departments that you might have. So Monday is now really separating out its functionality, create some specializations for those specific teams and the tools that those specific teams do need. So when we're looking at the work management, you might be running your HR operations out of here, your finance operations, your procurement, also all of your project management, portfolio management of all of your programs and of work and projects that you have within your business and your organization. And this really serves well for, ultra small SMB up to mid-market and up to really large enterprise clients across various raft of industries. So that's the work management product. Now we've then sort of seen an evolution into Monday being really broadly used as a CRM. A lot of people would say that Monday's a project management tool, not a CRM. But if you really think about it, a sale is managing project. It's a deadline with a series of tasks that we need to do, whether it's lead qualification, proposing to a client, pricing for a client, managing negotiations. You can treat this exactly like a project. And this is what makes the DNA of Monday really, really great as a CRM. So not only that, Monday has now specialized in creating specific tools to create quote-to-cash processes. It also allows you to manage all of your contacts of your accounts and relate all of the relationships that you have via email and phone to those contact databases, which makes a really great tool for managing those historical conversations with your clients. Now, the other piece here is that Monday has recently rolled out Monday campaigns. This is to allow you to use those contact and account databases to better market and inform those databases as well. This directly connects into your Gmail and your Outlook and makes it a really, really seamless way to create great visual campaigns and email campaigns to target your clients. The other piece here is that Monday CRM now allows you to also manage sequences, and that's where you might be receiving a really high volume of leads where you may want to automate that process of getting back in touch with those clients without manual follow-up. So email sequences within Monday CRM make that possible now, which is a great feature. So that's covering Monday CRM and Monday campaigns. The other piece here is around Monday Dev. Monday Dev is essentially allowing your product and engineering teams, and even potentially marketing functions, and any team that's really running their workload and business as usual operations as a sprint sort of format. This allows you to run those processes, also connect back into popular applications like GitHub, etc., for all of your data repository and your code repositories as well. Next one here is around Monday Service. Monday Service is really purely to support any team that could be potentially a shared service to any other part of the organization. So it's really looking to remove teams from their actual inbox where they had been dependent on shared inboxes and really struggled to maintain the load that would come through those inboxes. And this is relevant for any kind of shared team and also customer service team. And what I mean by shared services teams could include teams like HR, where they're receiving lots of employee type requests via email and need to manage that type of workload. We also have finance teams that could be receiving lots of different types of requests. IT, service management as well, where we're receiving issues and requests via email, can now be all done through Monday as a ticketing system. This is also super relevant for customer service teams or CX teams that might be servicing external clients. And this not only allows you to manage Monday as a portal within the platform, so creating external portals where your clients can log in and submit requests, but also workflow all of those different requests from a customer service request complaints, or it could even be a product request that comes to the customer service team that we need to workflow into other teams to create actions as well. So that's a really quick high level on the products. The other piece that's really important to share is that Monday has evolved with their AI. So we now have access to build apps directly on the platform. So where you traditionally might have a lot of your data living on Monday.com, you can now build applications on top. This includes AI agents. It could include building scheduling applications, a whole raft. It's really limited by your imagination. But that's a quick overview on the different products. Let's jump into what the interfaces look like now as well. Cool. So jumping into it, today's purpose is really just to cover the products at a high level and which one's going to be best suited for your needs, your teams, or your business's requirements. If you want a more detailed deep dive into each of these products, make sure you hit subscribe and check out some of our other videos as we cover them through our series. Let's get into it. So the first one that we're going to cover is Monday CRM. So at a high level, as mentioned, a lot of the infrastructure, the structure of the account and the platform is very similar and interchangeable in some use cases. What I'll cover today is more specifically what the Monday CRM product to start with is going to be and how it is different to some of the other products. So as you can see here, we're looking at the Monday CRM product loaded in the browser. It's also available in the mobile application and of course on Android and iOS devices, so you can take the CRM with you anywhere, which is awesome for field teams that are on the go, that maybe or a little bit time poor to actually get in front of their PC to make those CRM updates. That can be done on the go, and all of that customer information that you might need access to is also there in your pocket. So jumping into the platform here, we can see at a high level, there are some key features here, such as mass email marketing. So in this view here, you can actually send up to 50 emails at any one time. And this allows you to make sure that we cover any sort of general messaging to multiple customers and one-to-many type of communications. This allows us to and track all of that in one place. And we'll talk more about this in a moment in the contacts and accounts database. The other key feature within the Monday CRM product is the email sequences. So email sequences allow you to automatically send emails directly to a client with a series of emails to follow. So it could be day one, as an example, we have a email to send them saying, introduction to who you are, thanks for getting in touch, book a time, right? But in a lot of cases, this may be sent at not the best time for the client to reply straight away. And instead of you having to remember to follow up, you can actually set up the sequence to manage that process. So as an example, day one, we would send a body and a message. 3 days, and then from there be able to send a follow-up message and continue to do that, so we can take the ownership of the follow-up away from us as a sales team to ensure that the customer gets the best experience, and we are following up on those leads that have been generated by your marketing team or from the website that might be really, really high quality, and we see a return on investment in that marketing investment. So within this function, you can also manage what days, times they get sent, if things bounce, creating rules and policies, and also managing the unsubscribe function as well. You can enroll people directly into the campaign or into your sequence based on a trigger within your workflow, such as a different stage within your sales process, as an example. So that's one. The other sort of key feature that's more relevant to the CRM product is around quotes and invoices. Now, quotes and invoices are pretty critical to a lot of teams, and what we find is that it does directly relate to a lot of the products and services that you offer as well. Traditionally, if you are running a CRM, you are moving to a different tool or application to build your quotes, or maybe a traditional Word doc, or it could be an Excel spreadsheet. You can now do that directly within Monday. So within this, I'm going to show you a quick example where we have a client that we have set up a quote for. The quote has standard information. It is also pulling together all of the lines of information from the different products and database that we have set up as well. So within this function, that allows us to create quotes or invoices. We can also see how many quotes have been generated more specifically within this view as well. And it directly connects into our products and services. So we can reference a database of products and services within Monday as well. So we can see all of our different products and services, their base cost, standard price, different rate cards for different types of clients, what the unit of measurement is, and it also directly connects back into your opportunities and the different quotes that you are running as well. So this is really useful to start to see information not only around how much we're quoting, but which opportunities these products have been quoted against as well, using our connect column. So that's another key feature there. And what we can also start to do within Monday is we can generate those quotes automatically in our opportunities. So in this view here, what we're doing is we're actually generating a PDF copy, and that PDF copy can also be sent via email, which is another functionality that's available within Monday, and I'll touch on that in a moment. Continuing on here, we have our AI agents, and this is a really new feature that's being released. This allows you to start to manage those leads in an automated way. So another really great tool is being able to set up the AI lead agent for Monday to actually go and source your own leads. This is continuing to develop and is quite promising with AI agent solutions available directly from your Monday CRM also. Now, the other thing here with Monday is that you are now able to a note taker. So that means that any calls that you have with your clients now also allow you to manage that process directly from within the platform. So the note taker joins your Zoom or your Teams or your Google Meets call and is able to transcribe and take up all the information that we need to do. And then from there, we're able to capture that data. And with that data, we can start to see really critical information. We can also start to see the transcript. We can see the participant data, who spoke in that conversation the most, and from there we can also even start to prompt and ask information like, what is the next step? And this is using Monday's AI capability within the note taker, which is a great feature as well. So this is kind of giving us a really quick idea of exactly what we need to do next in that sales process as an example. So that's how we can manage AI note taking from your calls that you create. You can also turn on this AI note taker while you're in live meetings as well. The next part here is around managing the workspaces within the Monday CRM. So as we know, it's focused on a CRM capability, which might be your sales process, but it may also include processes that we need to collaborate with other teams, such as your finance team or even your projects team as well, as it still does have the DNA of the Monday.com platform. You are able to still do a lot of that functionality within the same product, which means that you can potentially get away with using this one tool or one product from Monday for multiple use cases. Now, where it becomes more relevant to purchase other products, we'll cover in a minute. So in this, we've got our workspace structure, and within that workspace structure, we've also got all CRM related boards. You can set up dashboards within Monday CRM. You can also start to track and manage your lead volume, the actual source of your leads, where they're being attributed from, what industry, understanding the data around your forecast, how many active opportunities you might have, how you're tracking towards your goals, and even starting to look at what your pipeline conversion is. These are specific reporting capabilities that are only available within Monday CRM, and this allows you to start to see more contextual information around your data as well. The really great thing about Monday CRM is that, say you have multiple different revenue streams within your business, you can run multiple different pipelines within the same CRM. Or if you wanted to segregate them, if they were separate teams, you can set up those CRMs really easily as separate workspaces, but still tie them back into a single source view for executive and leadership visibility as well. So that's the reporting side of things. Now, the next part here is we are also able to start to manage all of the CRM functionality that you would typically see. Something that's a favorite for me is being able to bring in that data directly from my emails where I'm having a lot of conversations, and integrate my Calendly directly into CRM as well. So when a time is booked from the website, it's also populating in my leads view as a brand new opportunity or lead. Now in this view here, I can actually open this up, and what's unique to the Monday CRM is I am able to start to see if that customer has interacted with us in the past. So if they're an existing customer or if they're a new customer, and I can also see all of those different lead stages as we're trying to follow them up, or we're putting them through our email sequences. Now in this view here, I can actually send and receive emails directly from within Monday within setup, and we can also even reply on behalf of each other if there are organizational permissions that allow this. Now this allows us to manage and track all of those emails that are coming through. We can also start to set up calendar invites and schedule meetings directly from within the platform. So in this view, I can start to see when I need to book a time, or even create a follow-up for myself for that particular lead or client. Now as I progress this, I can move this to a qualified stage or to an unqualified stage as well. Cool, so that's a key functionality here. Now what we may also want to do is we may also want to add these to a sequence. So this is something that we can do as a manual step or an automated step, and this allows us to select the potential leads that we want to put into a particular email sequence, or we can do a single email blast out that allows us to manage that as well. So great functionality within the platform to allow you to do that. Within the CRM, you can see this in multiple ways as well. So if you prefer it in a table view like I do, or if you prefer it maybe more in the Kanban style, so you can see how those leads and opportunities are progressing. Now, the reason why we typically separate leads and opportunities is because we want to be able to create a funnel function, and that funnel allows us to then work on more qualified opportunities as we move them into deals. Now within those deals, we can see the core detail around what stage it's. All of these stages are really easily editable for the admin. We can see the close probability, the value. We can also see if that opportunity is at risk, if it's been sitting for a really long time, and we can also associate them to contacts database as well. And now within our contacts database, we can then see all of the different leads and opportunities that we're actually tracking against. Now within the opportunity stage, this is typically where we're starting to build out our quotes, and this is a great way where we can start to use those different products and services that we have as a database to build those quotes as well. We can also automatically files format as well, and this allows us to build quotes that are more specifically in your format and preferred design as well. So this is a step or customization that you can do beyond quotes and invoices that we specialize in as a Monday partner. Cool, continuing on here, we have our contacts and our accounts database. Now our contacts and our accounts database allows us to connect to an account, but we can also see where they have previously engaged us for a proposal, or potentially inquired as a lead as well. So this is an individual person. We can see the full history and the communication. We can see what company they're associated to, and also be able to track in accounts where we might have multiple contacts within the same account as well. In the same way, we can see all of the different opportunities that are related to that client in one place, and all of the different contacts that we have within that specific customer or account within Monday. Another key thing here is being able to track all of your activities. So as we're setting up emails, as we're setting opportunities, next steps, things like that, that is automatically going to create a activity for us. Within that activity, we can see the time that it needs to be done by, if it's completed, if it is pending. We can see all of that information in one place, and we can even associate where that customer is. So a lot of our field sales clients that need a platform where they can visually see their customers, you can also leverage functionality like maps within the platform as well. Cool. We've also got some supporting databases like suppliers, it could be rate cards, and also could be tracking commissions as well. Now, once we do successfully close that piece of work or opportunity, there is a handover process, and that typically goes in two ways. And that first way is to your finance team, so they can ensure that they are invoiced and you are getting paid. And the second part is the actual delivery of that piece of work as well. So they also things that you can pull into Monday CRM as functionality. Now, you can do this in more of a basic way, but if you're delivering really, really large projects, this is probably where you may want to consider using Monday Work Management also. This allows you to run portfolio of projects and a number of different projects that are going to be completed in a more detailed kind of way. So that's Monday CRM as a quick overview and where it might be relevant. The reason why I started with Monday CRM is because it is probably one of the most versatile products out of the Monday.com suite, and you can achieve a ton of different functionality from this platform alone. But we'll jump into the next couple of products to show you why you may consider those products too. So next one here is around Monday campaigns. So this is really, really closely related to Monday CRM, but is more focused on marketing, events, and also our campaign management teams. This will allow us to manage all of those different types of compact databases that we have within our CRM, but push really, really personalized, segmented types of campaigns to those user groups. So now it's not just sending the same email to our entire contact database, but also dividing those contact databases and segmenting them into the right groups so we can send the right message to the right people at the right time. So in this view here, we have guided setup, which makes things really, really easy. And then we also have our campaigns. And within our campaigns, what we're also able to do is open that up and start to build out that campaign. So it could be content, audience, who the sender is, who you're sending on behalf of, tracking your UTM links and all of that as well. So within a really important feature here is you can actually build really UI-rich campaigns and customize those campaigns as well to ensure that it is a visual representation of your brand. Now, this is a great application to allow you to do that one-to-many and automate that in a great way, coming into our workflows. So our workflows allow us to create custom workflows that allow us to send and make sure that at the right stage in our sales process, emails are being sent. Come into one of these examples here. And if the status changes to, say, for example, negotiation, we may want to start to build trust in this stage. So this may be a time where we actually send campaigns that may refer to some case studies that we have, some social proof that they are making the right decision by doing business with us, as an example. So in this view here, we can say specifically at that opportunity, that deals level, if the stage changes to negotiation, then I can say do an action. And that action could be to actually create a workflow within the campaign step here as a really quick example. So these are great ways to customize how your clients are being contacted based on their segment, based on the stage they are within opportunities, as well as general information transfer to your clients as they are coming on board as clients, or if they are just inquiring with you as well. Continuing on here, we have our marketing complex, which transfers directly from CRM, and this allows us to ensure that we segment that data in the correct way, and we can then start to filter those segments and create segments that are specific to the type of contact that we want to engage as well. So all of this functionality is now available directly from within Monday.com, avoiding your need to actually look at other tools or applications where you have maybe needed to achieve this requirement. Monday now has brought that functionality into their platform, which is great. So that's Monday campaigns. The next one is around work management. So this is Monday Work Management. This is the flagship product. This is the one that's been around for 15 years now, and has probably the most versatile use case where you may be supporting lots of different departments for managing your business as usual operational work. And what I mean by business as usual is what you need to do as daily tasks. It could be monthly tasks, it could be recurring tasks as well. And then you also have your projects as well. So how I would differentiate these two items is business as usual or operational tasks has a deadline. With a project, you have a start date and an end date with a series of tasks. So the example I'm going to talk through today is more at an organizational and a platform level. So what we may have is some strategic goals. You may follow KRAs or OKRs as a framework. All of those frameworks can actually be done within Monday from not only a strategy perspective, but also all the way through to an execution level as well. So within this view here, we've got our dashboard. It's rolling up how we're tracking toward that strategic goal. We can see all of that information in one place. And we're also tracking all of our headline strategies. Within this view, we can see what are the key strategies, what are the key projects that are contributing towards those strategies, then breaking down individual goals as well into that, so we can see how we're tracking and performing across our entire portfolio and program of work. The next piece is around how we intake the projects and the workflow. So as an example, what we may need to do with a new client project, or it could be also an internal project, is a initiation stage. So this is where we are capturing all of that information as a form. We're capturing all that handover detail that we need from our sales team. We can also automate the handover from the CRM directly into Monday using Monday.com automations too. Now within this view here, we're capturing all that detail that we need for maybe approving that internal project or starting to resource for a client project as well. So as we move through, we can then start to look at our portfolio of projects. Now within this, we're actually looking at all of our projects in one single snapshot. We can categorize them by the type of project. We can also start to look at them as more specifically a sort of standard list of what stage those projects are in as well. So we can start to see that information by what's upcoming, what is in progress, and what's completed as well. The great thing about the portfolio project management functionality within work management is the ability to roll up all of the execution of that project into one view as well. So we can see all of the updates that have happened within that project. We can see all of the information that is relating to that particular project in one place without having to always be in the weeds. Now continuing on here, you can start to do your project financials. You can start to track all of your different types of costs against each of your projects as well. This is a great way to roll up that information into one place. And this is actually built with Monday Vibe, which is an application that has raw data in a format like this, but it allows me to visualize that data in a way that allows me to take action as well. I can see the overall expenses. I can also see all of the expenses here, which I can approve or even reject from a high level as well. That's a high level on how we can track those project financials. We can manage risks within work management as well. And then we've also got different ways of delivering projects. And how I like to sort of clarify that is maybe by t-shirt size. So as an example, you might have high volume, small projects that require some level of detail and standardization, but it doesn't make sense for you to run an individual project board as an example. So in this scenario, we would recommend running it in a format where you have all of your different projects listed by which stage they might be in, but as it progresses through the actual project list, it's automatically creating the template of tasks that you need to do for each of those projects. And you can create lots of different templates for different types of projects, but this allows you to run all of your projects from one single view, see that data and the detail from within the sub-items itself, and automating the generation of those tasks based on the type of project. So this is a good way to manage at a high level all of those projects. We can see here all of the steps that we need to manage, how we're tracking, the deadline, and then we've got lots of different views to manage that as well, like a Gantt chart view or even a Kanban view if that's a preference for how your team works. Now, the other thing is around running larger projects. So what we have here is a view of the work breakdown structure that would make up a template. And within that, we've got all of our standard steps that we would need to do. And then from here, we can also start to visualize that in a Gantt chart view. So this, again, as mentioned, is probably better for running those large, more complex types of projects, just to give you a bit of a flavor on how you can run each of those. Now, within the work management product, what we've covered today, like just now, is more focused on running projects, but running BAU and operational workload is also possible. So I'm going to use another quick example for HR. So HR, if you think about the life cycle of any employee, we need to manage our headcount planning. We need to know what type of resources we need for the business. We need to go through a candidate and application tracking process. We then need to go through interview processes with various team members, and then we need to do their onboarding and day-to-day operations around that particular type of or new employee, as well as offboarding too, right? So there's a ton of operational things that maybe your HRI system isn't doing for you, which Monday is really built to be able to manage and structure around how your specific business works. So in this, we've got that example around headcount planning. We've got that view around applicant tracking, and so we can see those different stages from left to right, again using the forms to be able to track and manage that. We've got our talent pool, and that talent pool allows us to preserve any great candidates that we've had in the past that we may want to revisit. We've got our onboarding process as well, day-to-day HR requests and operations, and even starting to manage our company policy and procedures within the platform as well. So all of that file management can be done and managed within Monday directly, and seeing how it even relates back into that headline strategy that we were looking at previously. So that's a really quick example of how versatile the Monday work management platform can be used for not only managing projects, but also managing your business as usual operations for each of your different departments. Also, next one that we're going to be covering is Monday Service. So Monday Service is the application that is going to allow you to run and manage those shared services, teams like your finance, HR operations, as well as your external client-facing operational teams like your customer service and your CX teams, or maybe your service teams or maintenance teams as an example as well. So within the platform, very similar look and feel structure. But what you are able to do within this platform and product within Monday is start to pull those email requests into Monday as a ticket. So instead of living out of, your 4 to 5 shared inboxes that are very busy, capturing a lot of different types of requests with varying priority levels and, teams stepping over each other potentially to manage these different types of requests, having a place where we can pull those requests in, those email threads into one place, is serving as an incredibly valuable function for a lot of growing businesses. So within this view here, we can see CX request board. So these are all where all of our tickets are landing. The important part here is that you can connect into your email channels. You can use a out-of-the-box Monday email inbox, or you can add your own channel, which could be a Gmail or an Outlook. And once you connect that inbox into Monday, it's going to start to capture all of those emails that are coming in from that specific shared inbox as an example. Or it could even be one of your personal inboxes if you are receiving a high volume of requests as well. Now within this view here, we can also start to see the information once that email request comes through. We can open that up. We can see automatically, based on the categorization of that request, we can see the type of request using AI, automatically categorizing, automatically giving us a priority, and also giving us a high-level description in that request as well. Within this view, we can also then see all of the information that's come through and allows us to go ahead and reply to a particular request to write an email from directly within Monday. Now within this, what we may find is this request relates to someone within our contact database, and we can start to categorize and create a record against one of those existing customers that live within our contact database. This allows us to maintain visibility of all the interaction that particular client has had with us in the past. Now within this view here, we can reply directly to our client that is sending in that request, or we can also start to create new emails as well. So we can send new emails to, say, for example, a external subcontractor. It could be someone that's external to the organization that may help you resolve this request with the client specifically as well. And this maintains all of that information and emails, even though they are separate emails, in the one single email ticket thread. So this allows for continuous and ongoing handover. Say if someone's sick that was handling that ticket, someone else can jump in and be able to manage that for them. Things aren't getting lost in the plethora of different emails that you're receiving. They are all living against that initial client request. So this is really helpful for us to manage and maintain that communication whilst being able to access information on that particular client as well. So within this, we can start to create knowledge base directory. Also, we can start to see what our standard type of ways of managing that request might be, being able to create those knowledge base articles so we can reference them as we're responding to it. We're standardizing that knowledge transfer between internal teams as well. Now, in this, we've got our own contact database of all of our different clients. We've got potential external contractors that we might be working with or sharing a work order request with. We can also start to automate our CSAT surveys as well. So people are giving us surveys on how happy they are and you know, where, for example, a rating is 3 or below, creating automation where a manager is notified. All of those different types of workflow capabilities are available within Monday Service. Now, the other piece around this is also being able to create a portal which is client facing. So within that portal, we can build out a portal with elements and designs that we want specifically. We can start to create specific content that we want to make available as a self-service function. So this is acting as a great way to deflect a lot of those requests as well, if we can actually help solve that customer requirement request without intervention. Now within this, we've also got our security. We can also start to add external users directly into the platform, and they are 100% free. There is no additional cost for adding external clients into your Monday Service portal. Now, if I want to go into that portal, I can go ahead and open that up. Now, when I open that up, I can see all of the different forms that client may want to access, which could be like a warranty, refund, service request, feedback form. All of those different forms that you want to make client facing are now available within the platform. So now if I click onto this form and I fill in that form, that automatically comes through and I can manage that from here. I can also access a lot of external client facing content if I need to, and where I am managing a whole ton of different types of requests from one place, I can actually see that from one single view as well. So if I need to be able to see the status, or if I as a client want to be able to follow up on that, I can do it from the portal as well. So that's a really quick overview of the Monday Service product. Now, the really powerful parts of Monday Service is where we start to look at the AI capability and the workflows around managing and tracking all of our SLAs as well. So this is going to help your business and operations go from a generic shared inbox where you're just reactive and responding to being more proactive, deflecting tickets with content that can help your client self-service, also being able to create a better experience with auto replies, directing them to information they need to, and ensuring that your customer service agent's seeing anything as well. And we're tracking that with more robust SLA reporting and tracking across the platform as well. So that's a quick overview of the Monday service product. All right, on to our last product, which is Monday Dev. So Monday Dev is catered and specifically used for teams that are running in the sprint format, and these could be fortnightly, monthly type of sprints, and allow for your teams to manage issues, epics, requests, tasks within sprints, and also be able to connect into your favorite repository as well, and also be able to even start to manage branches within those repositories also. So within this view here, we can see Monday Dev product. Within this view here, we have our epics, our issues. This is potentially starting off as a feature request. That feature request can be pushed from anywhere within Monday. It could even come from, say, for example, Monday service, where a customer request comes through and we then need to raise or keep this connected with our product and engineering team. This can also be raised as a standalone form. The standalone form can be embedded directly into your portal, or it could be embedded into even your website as an example. Now within this, once that request comes through, we've got a high level view on what is the issue related to, what repository does it connect to. So we've got our repository database, we've got our path, our URL. We can also see how long this is taken to resolve, and it's providing us with all of the essential information so we can create branches directly from this epic and issues view here. Continuing on, this may then workflow into tasks, and those tasks can be run and managed as an active sprint. So this is the current sprint that we are in and the period that we are in, but we can also see more clearly all of our sprints in one single view as well. We can then start to use the boards to manage different versions, our branches that may be in GitHub as an example, and also our repositories. This allows us to create a snapshot of a high-level view of all of our issues in one place, and also all of our tasks that may be related. Also, with Gantt chart view functionality directly built into the platform, we can even start to use Monday Dev as your roadmaps view as well for your engineering and product teams. The great thing is that the platform is incredibly user-friendly. So not only does it allow your product and engineering teams to have a great user experience, it also allows the rest of the business team to have those great user experiences as well. Where you have potentially teams working within other applications like Jira or any other tools, we don't need to pull them off those platforms, but we can also integrate with those platforms as well. So this allows us to ensure there is some interoperability between your product and engineering teams and your business teams as well. So this allows us to create that integration between both Jira and, for example, Monday.com. And some of those more popular tools like GitHub, GitLab, Slack, and also Microsoft Teams as well. So that's a really quick overview of Monday Dev. Thanks for sticking around. It's been great to share a couple of ideas with you on what might be the best Monday.com product for you. If you'd like to learn more and maybe even have a discussion about more detailed use cases for your particular business or operations, please reach out to us. We're always happy to have a chat and help where we can. And if it makes sense, continue to support and build out how you can use Monday.com with best practices with our training, implementation, and also integration support. Our website is fruitionservices.io. And from here, you can go ahead and book a time, check out some of the different products and services we offer across Monday.com and other applications, and how we can support in your local region as well. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Have a listen to some of those different examples that we'll be sharing as we continue with the series. Great to see you. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye.